Hallelujah. Welcome again to our Wednesday 15 minutes podcast. Remember, we started this series of teaching last week, Monday. So we're in the second week, and today is Wednesday. And you see, I can't repeat what I've said in the past 4 episodes. So I will just ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel by pressing on subscription, and then a bell comes up. Press on the bell, and then you are a subscriber. Now what that means is this: it's essential that you press on the bell. When you press on the bell, YouTube will always send you a notification, and then YouTube will always send you a notification, and then you can always follow us up on your favorite 15 minutes podcast after your busy day schedule. So today, I will continue from where I left off on Monday. Remember, on Monday, I got practical. Your thought life affects what you eat on your table. It affects how money flows to you. As I shared with you on Monday, that as a pastor, I do a couple of conventions or conferences every year. I told you how church people talked me out of doing next level conference in January. Their excuse is simple: oh, they have a lot of expenses and they cannot join this one to it. So I listened to them and I shifted it out, and I discovered I started having problem to finance next level conference until I brought it back to January. Because you know what? They brought me to their thought level, and their thought level affected me. So I brought next level conference back to January, and do you know what? I got much money before that program. After I brought it back to January, and I discovered that the difference between me and them is our thought level. The moment I submitted my thought to their thought, it affected our income flow. So, thinking about what you have spent will leave you more broke in life than thinking about generating more income. Once you have spent money, leave it there. Start thinking about how to generate income for your next program. Now that has helped me as a pastor. Once a program starts, I don't worry about what I need to execute that program. I start thinking about the next program. I don't raise money in my programs. No. In fact, let me tell you something. I pay my guest speakers. I honor my guest speakers even before they finish preaching. Do you know what? The difference is in our thought level, is in our thinking level. I think about the next program when I'm in this program. But most pastors worry about finishing this program, that at the end of the day, it leaves them more broke than they started the program. Listen to me. In the past few years, all my programs always leave me richer, including Healing is Here campaign. Okay, it's not possible to see a thinker full of war outside. No. Because there is always peace in his mind, even over what he had already spent money on. If he's inviting someone to a dinner with him, for an example, because as he is peaceful within his heart over the cost for the meal, or quiet in his heart over the cost for the meal, so is he with peace outside, according to Solomon in that Proverbs 23:7. Did you catch what I just said now? What I just said now is this: A thinker is quiet in his heart about what he has spent for a dinner. He's quiet in his heart. And because he's quiet in his heart, peace flows in. Peace flows in. But if he's noisy in his heart, thinking and worrying about what he has spent for that meal, he will never experience peace. He will have war in his mind. Proverbs 23:7 says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. Where is his heart? His heart has gone to war. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the program. Stop worrying about what it will cost you to complete the program. This passage does not apply only to negative thought only. No. It works much more, and if not better, for the positive thoughts. For the positive thoughts. So take this verse, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. It also works much better for positive thinking or positive thoughts than it works for negative thoughts. So we know the winners are always filled with peace on their inside, as it is also on the outside, judging from the principles that guides thoughts in our heart, according to that Proverbs 23:7 that says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. Losers are filled with war on the inside, because they are always costing how much it cost them for the meal, and so they have war on the outside too. This is why the believers must change the way he talks today. No, you cannot be full of solution inside and be talking about problem at the same time outside. No, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Control your mouth. Work on your inside. Stop thinking about the problem. Think about the solution so that you can voice out the solution. You cannot be full of peace that the world needs now like never before inside of you, and be breathing threats from your mouth at the same time and from your post on the social media at the same time. No. As you are thinking about war in your heart, so you are in the material world, including your finances, because you are always costing or worrying about what you have spent for your meals of your programs, instead of thinking about creating the next wealth for the next dinner, if possible. Hallelujah. Make up your mind from this day never to be worried about all these problems, and especially the past expenses. No, but to be a solution thinker. Because this is an opportunity for you to think out a solution that is needed. Think wealth creation, and you will create wealth, and it will show on you and around you, because as you think in your heart, so you will become a material life. Your appearance and your surrounding show what is in your heart. Even if you have all the cash in this world, your appearance will still not change from what your thought is, and it will show how stingy you are to yourself, because that is what you are thinking. The same goes for people who are always thinking wealthy. Always thinking wealthy. Even when the money is not there today with them in the physical life. They dress wealthy because that is what they are thinking inside of them. And as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And not as wealthy as a man is, so is he. No. But as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Your wealth will not change you. Do you believe that? No. Wealth don't change people. Wealth don't change people. Listen to me. If you can't think of driving a car of 21 million naira, the day 21 million naira comes to your hand, you won't buy the car. Your money doesn't change your status. Your money doesn't change where you live. Your money doesn't change what you wear. Your money doesn't change what you eat. Your thought does. Your thought does. So, hallelujah. So, money does not change people. Their thought level, your wealth will not change you, or things and people around you, but your thinking will change you. Your thinking will change things around you, and your thinking will change people around you. Hallelujah. So like I said, the same goes for people who are always thinking wealthy, even when the money is not there today with them in the physical life. They dress wealthy because that is what they are thinking inside of them. And as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As he thinketh in his heart, so is he. As he thinketh in his heart, so is he. And not as wealthy as a man is, so is he. No. But as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Your wealth will not change you, or things, or people around you, but your thinking will change you. Will change things around you and people around you. Wealth does not change a man. If his wealth increases and his thoughts do not change from lack and want. From lack and want. In other words, it is possible to have 1 million naira. And I've seen people who do that. They have 1 million naira. They kept the 1 million naira in the bank. And do you know what? I'm talking about a lady that I know very well. Kept the money in the bank. Never touched the money. But do you know what? But she was starving in the physical life. Giving an impression that I have money, I'm also rich, does not want the money to reduce from that figure. So you see, the money didn't change her. Her thought of lack and want kept her poor. her thought of lack and poverty kept her poor. You do know what? I just run out of time now. But on Friday, I'll be tidying this whole thing up. Showing you that, listen, if your thought does not change, nothing will change you. Money will not change you. Things around you or people. From here, I want to tell you that Jesus Christ, I'll see you in our Friday 15 minutes podcast.